So I mentioned in my Bloons review that I'd probably be doing smaller, detailed videos in case I ran out of ideas, and guess what? I still don't have good footage to use for review-type content, so over-reviews. I already reviewed the game, so why am I making more videos about it? Well, it's because I have more to say. So today I'm going to be talking about the Bloons from Bloons Tower Defense. You know, the enemies. The red balloon. It goes pop. So what about the blue, green, the yellow, and the pink? Well, these are all standard Bloons. Each color represents a layer, pink being the outermost layer. You pop the pink, it turns into a yellow, turns into a green, turns into a blue, turns into a red. It's as simple as that. Now let's talk about some of the special Bloons. What the hell are these two? 3. What the hell are these 3? Well, these are black, white, and zebra balloons. Black balloons cannot be destroyed through explosions. They can still be popped though, and white balloons can't be frozen, but they can still be popped though. The zebra can't be exploded or frozen. But hey, guess what? What about these guys? What about purple balloons? Purple balloons can't be hit with fire or plasma attacks. Take a wild guess what they can be hit with though. So how about we go over one that can't just be popped? How about the lead? The lead balloons cannot be popped by normal means. They need to be exploded or hit with something specifically that destroys lead balloons. There's also a few other ones. There's ceramic balloons, which can't be popped immediately. Ceramic balloons are damage resistant, which means that they can take multiple hits before they actually start to pop. There is one more balloon that fits into like the normal-ish category, and that is the rainbow balloon. But here's the thing, the rainbow balloon it's popped like any normal fucking balloon. But here's something that I haven't gone over. What the hell happens when you pop these ones? You already know what happens when you pop the pink. That sounds like an innuendo. You already know what happens when you pop a standard balloon, so what happens when you pop any number of these? Well, I'll tell you. If you pop the black, white, or purple balloons, they spawn 2 pink balloons, and then you know what goes on from there. If you pop a zebra balloon, it turns into 1 black and 1 white, and then you know what happens from there. If you pop a lead balloon, it turns into 2 black, you know what happens. Rainbow turns into 2 zebra, you already know what happens. And if you manage to pop a ceramic balloon, it turns into 2 rainbows, and then you know what. And those are all of the normal balloons. But what about these guys? Well, these guys are bad. Like the ceramics, they are all damage resistant. A lot more damage resistant than the ceramics, but they can all take a fucking hit. Let's start with the original, and that's the MOAB. Yeah, it sucks. The BFB, ZOMG, and BAD are all exactly the same as the MOAB, except they're all progressively slower and bigger and have more health. However, I haven't talked about one. The worst out of the 5. The DDT has a whole bunch of modifiers on it that make it really, really fucking hard to kill. And that's because I haven't gone over some of the additional modifiers, so I'm going to go over that now. Camo is kind of an obvious one. Camo can be applied to any of the normal size balloons and basically makes it so that normal towers can't hit it unless they are modded with camo vision or camo detection. Then there's regrow, these heart-shaped bastards. You can pop layers off of them, and unless you pop them all the way down, they will just go back to their original size. And then lastly, there's Fortified. Fortified can only be applied to the damage-resistant balloons, and basically all that does is just give them extra health. That's it. And now that I've gone over that, the DDT is a MOAB class, but is twice as fast, is automatically camo, is explosive resistant, and pop resistant. It is a camouflaged black and lead balloon. And I hate them because that means that there are only a handful of things in the game that can even try to pop them if they can even see them. And they're so fast that they end up going out of range so quick. You'll see what I mean if you ever encounter a DDT. Here's a breakdown of their children. Yes, that's what the game calls these. The MOAB pops and makes 4 ceramics, and then you remember the BFB makes 4 MOABs, and you know that ZOMG makes 4 BFBs, and the BAD makes 2 ZOMGs and 3 DDTs. Now you know what the ZOMGs do, but what about those DDTs? Well, if you do manage to pop a DDT, it's similar to an MOAB, except these ones don't just make 4 ceramics, they make 4 camouflaged regrowth ceramics. Yeah, and you thought they were bastards before, but now that you know your enemy, how the hell are you going to actually deal with them? It means that you can actually go out and fight them properly. You know what they're resistant to, you know what they... Oh, I fucking skipped a page in my notebook. Oh well, that's not relevant to this video. But anyway, now that you know about the fucking balloons that you're fighting, it means that you can actually upgrade your towers properly. But how do you know how to upgrade your towers? Well, that's gonna be the next review. The next review is gonna be on the Dart Monkey. Alright, bye.